Shabbat Shalom. I'd like to invite everybody to be seated. Just a couple of things I'd like to point out. If you can have your attention. Okay, so Shabbat Shalom. It's wonderful that we are together to celebrate Chloe's Bat Mitzvah. So just a few things. I ask of all the men to make sure that you're wearing a kippah. If you don't have one, you'll find some in the back. It's our custom to wear kippah in the synagogue here. The other thing I'd like to ask is if I'm sure many people have their cell phones, to put it away. In this synagogue on Shabbat we don't use electronics, and we don't take pictures or text or talk on the phone inside the sanctuary on Shabbat. So if you have one, I would ask that you please put it away, and if it happens to ring or vibrate during the service, please don't take it out. We'll have some moments of prayer and celebration with Chloe. This is the third Bat Mitzvah in this family here, and this family, but then before was Nate and Ed and Joe were also Bar Mitzvah here. So there's a tradition here of celebrations of this wonderful family here at BJ. We now have another couple of hours until Shabbat ends. These are very sweet moments. You know, when Shabbat is about to end, it's a time when we're already relaxed. Shabbat started last evening, so we had some nice meals and nice sleep, and we come to these quiet hours as the day wanes and the sun is about to set in just a couple of hours, even less. And so we take in the sweetness and the beauty of these moments, and we have the opportunity to enhance this time of the day with this wonderful celebration of Chloe's Bat Mitzvah. And we're going to begin with a melody, and if you know it, please sing with us.
The words are on page 213.
213. The first line.
Oh
service of Minha, the afternoon service on page 214. With Psalm 145, you have the words, the Hebrew text on the right side of the page, and you have the translation, and below the translation is a transliteration, if you'd like to. It's a call and response, line by line, 214. אשרי יושבי ביתך, עוד יללוך סלה.
אשרי העם שכחלו, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו.
תהילה לדוד, הלוא ממך אלוהי המלך. מלך וברך שמך לעולם ועד.
בכל יום אברכך ולשמך לעולם ועד.
גדול אדוני מול מאוד, ולגדולתו אין חקר.
דור לדור ישפך מעשיך, גבורותיך יגידו.
הנר כבודותיך, ונבלת פלותיך עשיך.
וזוז נוריותיך יאמרו, גבורותיך אספרנה.
זכר הטוב יביעו, את צדקתך ילמדנו.
חנון ורחום אדוני ירח אפיים וגדול חסד.
טוב אדוני לכל, ורחמיו על כל מעשיו.
יודוך אדוני כל מעשיך, וחסידיך יברכוך.
כבוד מלכותך יאמרו, גבורתך ידברו.
להודיע לבני האדם גבורותיו, וכבוד הדר מלכותו.
מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים, וממשלתך בכל דור ודור.
סומך אדוני לכל הנופלים, וזוקף לכל הכפופים.
אין יכול אליך יספרו, אתה נותן להם את אוכלם ביתו.
פותח את ידיך, ומשביע לכל חי רצון.
צדיק אדוני בכל דרכיו, וחסין בכל מעשיו.
קרוב אדוני לכל קוראיו, לכל אשר יקראו באמת.
שונא יעשה את שבתם ישמע ויושיע.
שומר אדוני את כל אוהביו, ואת כל רשעים ישמיע.
תהילת אדוני דבר פיו, יברך כל בשר שם קודש של עולם ועד.
ואנחנו נברך יה מעתה ועד עולם. הללויה.
Now Chloe is going to join me. I ask everybody to please rise and turn to page 217. In the middle of the page, Chatzi Kaddish. Amen.
יש מרבה מטורח, לעולם ולעלמי הלוויה.
יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומן ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה, שמי דקדושה ברכו, לאל מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונהמתה, דאמרן בעלמא ואמרו אמן.
It's good to remain standing. Now we're going to open the ark to take a Torah scroll from which Chloe will read. And I'd like to invite the following people to actually invite Ed and Natalie and Bella and Lily to come up and to stand by the ark. Chloe's sisters will open the ark when the right time comes, which is actually now.
ואני תפילתי לך אדוני את רצון, אלוהים ברוב חסדך, ענני באמת אישך.
ויהי בנשוא הארון, ויאמר משה, קמה אדוני, ויפוצו אויביך, וינוסו משנאיך מפניך. Torah. Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, ulevar Adonai miYerushalayim.
Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato.
Godlu le'Adonai iti, uni romema shemo yoktav.
Lecha Adonai הגדולה והגבורה והתפארת והנצח וההוד, כי כל בשמיים ובארץ, כי כל בשמיים ובארץ.
הממלכה והמתנשא לכל ראש, לך אדוני הגדולה והגבורה והתפארת והנצח וההוד, כי כל בשמיים ובארץ, כי כל בשמיים ובארץ.
הממלכה והמתנשא לכל דרוש. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו לאדום רגליו, קדוש הוא. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו.
Everybody may be seated. So here's what happens. The Torah is read 3 times a week in a shortened form and then once a week in a more expansive form. You know, every week we read a section consecutively, beginning at the very beginning in the book of Genesis and ending at the end of the book of Deuteronomy. It takes a year to go from the beginning to the end, and we read the sections consecutively week after week after week. So we just began the reading sometime at the end of October in the book of Genesis. You see that most of the scroll is on that side because we just began reading. We read from right to left. And so we just began a few weeks ago, and then we continue rolling. On Shabbat morning, we read the full section that corresponds to that week. On Saturday afternoon, we read the section, a preview of the section of next week. It just give you a taste of what's coming in this coming week. And we read the same section on Monday morning and on Thursday morning, just a taste of the section that will be read in its entirety on Shabbat morning. So what Chloe is reading now is a taste of what will accompany us during this coming week. And we think about it, we reflect, we study all sorts of commentaries, and we think about the meaning of the Torah portion of this week. And next Shabbat morning, the portion will be read in its entirety. So now we're getting a preview, okay? So the preview for the Torah portion called Vayishlach is found beginning on page 198. If you turn to the big red book, the Chumash. Oh, you don't have them?
You don't have it in your lap, but those of you who want to follow the reading, you'll see more like a maroon book, a thicker book, in the bookshelves in the back if you want to follow the reading on page 198. Otherwise, you can just listen.
It's this.
Yeah, you're looking at the wrong book. Right? Yeah, you don't have it in front on your lap. If you want it, you have to get it from the bookshelf in the back.
A long time ago, in the communities, the Jewish communities outside of Israel, I mean a long time ago, people also didn't understand the Hebrew. You know, so when the reader would read from the scroll in Hebrew, there always was a translator who would translate it in the vernacular. We don't have that anymore because today we have printed books, and these books have the translation. So we don't need to have somebody standing here and translating everything that is being read, and so people can follow nowadays. Since the printing press, this custom of having a translator fell out of use, and so now we have everything in a book like this. So once again, those who wish to open the book, it's on page 198. So I would like to call the following people to come forth: John, Nate, Joe, and Kat Kaplan, Christine Gershel, Peter, Karen, Edward and Brooke, Sebastian and Oliver, Nelson, and Richard and Max to come. And please stand on this side. And you will all recite the blessing before Chloe reads the first section of 3 this afternoon. ותגלה ותראה מלכותו עלינו בזמן קרוב ויחון פליטתנו פליטת עמו בית ישראל לכן ולחסד ולרחמים ולרצון ונאמר אמן. כל האבו גודל ונתנו כבוד לתורה יעמדו הראשונים ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו ואתם הדבקים באדוני אלוהיכם חיים כולכם היום.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bochar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayishlach Yaakov Malachim Lefanav Elisav Ahiv Artza Seir Sedei Edom Vayitzav Otam Lemor Ko Tamrun Ladoni Le'esav Ko Amar Avdecha Yaakov Im Lavan Garti Va'ehar Ad Ata Vayahili Shor Vahamor Tzon Ve'eved Veshivcha Ve'eshlecha Lechagi Ladoni Limsohein Be'einecha.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'sachayei olam nata b'tolkeinu. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Now everybody sit except John, stay next to Ali. יעמדו העולים לעלייה שנייה. You guys come for the second aliyah. Natalie, Ed, Bell and Lily.
Baruch Atah Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Amen. Vayashuvu hamalachim el Yaakov lemor banu el ahiha el Esav vegan holech likratecha ve'arba me'ot ish imo. Vayira Yaakov me'ot vayitzer lo vayahat et ha'am asher ito ve'et hatzon ve'et habakar ve'hagmalim lishnei machanot vayomer im yavo Esav el hamachanet ha'aha vehikahu vechaya hamachanecha nishar lifleta.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu et Torah emet v'yayeh olam atah betoheinu Baruch atah Adonai noten Torah.
Amen. תעמוד, 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 בחורת בת המצווה כלנית, בת מיכאל ויחיאל דוד הכהן, עליה שלישית חזקי.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach. Adonai Hamvorach Va'ed. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah. Vayomer Yaakov Elohei Avi Avraham Velohei Avi Yitzchak Adonai Haomer Elai Shuv L'artzecha U'l'moladetecha Ve'itiva Ima Katonti hi Mikol ha'hasadim U'mikol ha'emet Asher asita et avdecha Ki b'makli Avarti et hayarden hazeh Vayata hayiti lishnei mahano Hatzileni na meyad ahi meyad Esav Ki arei anochi oto Pen yavo vehikani aim albanim Vayata amarta hetev etiv imach Vesanti et zaracha kechol hayam Asher lo yisafer me'rov. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam nata b'toheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen.
So for arriving to this moment, we sing a blessing which is called the Shechayanu. So those of you
Maybe
who know
everybody
it,
should stand.
yeah, we stand. And those of you who know it, just sing with us. Baruch
atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. יעמדו המגביה והגולה. We'd like to invite Eduard to come up as well as Nate and Joe to lift and then dress the Torah back. אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. Now you may be seated.
invite Karin Lam to come on forward. Karin Lam to hold the Torah.
Okay, so now I invite everybody to listen to Chloe. She's spent some time not just learning how to read from the scroll, which it's a skill that needs to be learned, and she learned how to read and chant from the scroll, but she also reflected on the meaning of what she read, and she's going to share her insights with us about this section in the book of Genesis.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. While studying my Parsha, Vayishlach, I uncovered a better understanding of the importance of family and family bonds. The story of Vayishlach is about how, a long time after stealing the birthright from his older brother Esau, Jacob was told by God that it was time to return home after 20 years. With this request from God, Jacob sent messengers to Esau regarding his return home. But when the messengers returned, they told Jacob that Esau had 400 armed men with him, ready to fight if it was needed. Jacob, being afraid, splits his camp into two parts, so if Esau gets one half, the other half would escape. One dark night, Jacob is walking and he encounters a mystery person that isn't specified in the portion, and they begin to wrestle until sunrise. Once this person realized the sun was rising, he dislocated Jacob's leg in order to not be recognized and to end the struggle. He then demanded that Jacob release him, but Jacob would not release this unknown figure until he would bless him. He agreed and decided to bless Jacob by renaming him to Israel, which means to wrestle God. Jacob was given a new name because different names were given to people as a blessing from God to signify that their nature or life has changed in some way. Jacob, curious about who this person was, but this mystery person would not share their identity. Jacob later decided to name the place where the fight occurred Peniel, which in English translates to, "I saw an angel face to face and my soul was saved." Soon after this fight happened, and the mystery person disappeared from the scene, Jacob encounters Esau and his 400 men. But instead of battling with his brother, Jacob bowed 7 times to Esau, and the two brothers reunited by hugging each other. There was no battle or fighting between the two, and they got over their differences by forgiving each other as family bonds prevailed. The Parsha can be interpreted in many different ways. When you first hear it, the first question that may come to mind would probably be, who is this mystery person Jacob is wrestling with, and why are they wrestling? Or why after 20 years did God all of a sudden tell Jacob to return home to his brother? Upon reflection about this Parsha, I have come to the conclusion that the most important part of the story is how Jacob and Esau overcame their differences without any violence between the two of them. In this portion, there is evidence of how the unbreakable bonds between two brothers or siblings can always be restored, regardless of separation or fighting. Another hidden message was when Jacob renames a place where he fought Peniel. This stood out to me because the English translation to Peniel is, "I saw an angel face to face, and my soul was saved." I interpreted that this meant that after Jacob fought with this mystery person, he was in a state of enlightenment and now understood how he was in the wrong and how he must treat his brother with respect and kindness after stealing something from him. When I was asked to connect this to my life, the first thought that immediately came to mind was the many arguments or disagreements people can have with their family or siblings and how they solve these problems. As the youngest of 3 sisters, I have been taught to be independent and mature. Like most do, I have many, many, many conflicts with my sisters, which can lead to arguments or fighting. The outcomes of these conflicts can vary, though. There will be times where we yell at each other, or sometimes even ignore each other. But in the end, we always respect each other despite our differences. Sometimes this can be a hard thing to do or control when we get riled up, which is why I have had to develop the knowledge of knowing right from wrong, and have had to fight my conscience like Jacob did to know how to treat people in my community in the right manner. Some people think that the mystery person Jacob was fighting with was Esau. But as I have thought deeply about the meaning of this parsha, I think that instead of the idea that Jacob was fighting with his brother, he was really fighting himself and his conscience. Jacob did something rude and inconsiderate to Esau and stole something from him. But did Jacob really understand that what he did was wrong? Not until he wrestled with his conscience did he realize that he was in the wrong and should treat Esau with respect in return for his wrong actions. This led Jacob to bow to his brother and to respect him greatly. Jacob and Esau not only have family bonds that bring them together, but they both were able to forgive each other. Esau forgave Jacob for taking something away from him, and Jacob had the courage to apologize and ask for forgiveness. This is hard to do for many, but both brothers realized holding their anger was not worth it, and that family is more important. Jacob and Esau use these skills of forgiveness and gratitude to forgive each other to find peace. Family will always support and stick by you, and they are the people who you will always rely on and whom you can connect with, especially through Judaism. Although it took 20 years for them to reunite, Jacob and Esau did not deal with their issues by using violence. Instead, they were mature and forgave each other. This is how I would like to live my life and learn from these principles to make a better impact on the world by treating people with respect and dignity. The Parsha was very interesting and encouraged me to learn more about the traditions of Judaism. The knowledge I have gained from my studies will stay with me throughout my life as a Jewish adult. I also want to take a moment to thank all of you for coming today, and I want to give a special thank you to Cantor Ari and Rabbi Rowley for guiding me through this process. Most importantly, I want to thank my mom, dad, Kiki, Mayor, Grandpère Peter, and Marmee for their constant love and support. And as this portion has taught me, a big thanks to my 2 older sisters, Bella and Lily, to whom I love and cherish very much. And although we fight a lot, I promise never to let 20 years come between our bond. Shabbat Shalom.
I'd like everybody to please rise as I offer Chloe a blessing. משברך אבותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, ואמותינו שרה, רבקה, רחל ולאה, may the one who blessed our ancestors, bless Chloe, Kalanit, Bat Michaela, Yechiel David Cohen, who has come forward this day to the reading of the Torah in recognition of her desire to live a worthy Jewish life. Chloe, you stand on this day of your Bat Mitzvah as a person who is known as wise, mature, and thoughtful. You're kind and graceful, you are resolved and determined, and you work hard to achieve your goals. You have a natural curiosity and you love to explore and to learn. You're a talented musician and you're athletic. You have been blessed with so many gifts. May you forge a vision of who you want to become and what is the unique contribution you want to make in the world. And may you pursue that vision with determination and with courage. In order to unfold your full potential, you will have to hone in your strengths and conquer your limitations. You will have to wrestle with your conscience and summon all the strength of your character. May God bless you and guide you, and may the Torah and the Jewish tradition illumine your path in a life filled with love, righteousness, and peace. May God continue to be with you and in the life that lies before you, just as God has been with you from the day of your birth until now. May it be God's will that you continue to grow in body and spirit, in wisdom and humility, and the love of all creatures, in faithfulness and courage, surrounded by your beloved family. And may you always be regarded as gracious and wise in the eyes of God and all humanity. Yivarchech Adonai v'yishmerech, Ya'er Adonai panav elayich v'chunech, Yisa Adonai panav elayich, v'yasem lach shalom. And let us say, Amen.
Siman, siman tov, oy mazel, mazel tov, yeh lanu lechol Yisrael, amen.
Now we need a few kids to help gather the candy. If the kids may want some candy, you have to come and pick it up. I see some little kids over here.
Hay da hay da hay da hay da hay da hay da oh siman siman tov oy mazel mazel tov yeh lanu lechol Yisrael amen hay da hay da We turn to page 221 on your
I'd like
Sidurim.
to also invite Christine and John to open the ark.
And they
Hallelujah, et Shem Adonai, ki niskav Shemo levado.
הודו על ארץ ושמיים וירם קרן לעמו תהילה לכל חסידיו לבני ישראל עם קרובו הללויה הללויה לה 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 היי ריי רה היי רה לה 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 היי ריי רה היי רה לה 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 היי ריי רה יא רה רה היי ריי רה לה לה היי ריי 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 היי רה לה 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 היי 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 רה לה 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 היי 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 רה לה 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 היי היי השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה קדש ימינו כקדם השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה קדש ימינו כקדם.
I want you to remain standing, and we turn to page 222. 222.
Gadol ve'yitkadosh Shemei Rabbah
Amen.
Le'alma divrach yirtei V'imlich malchutei B'chayechon u'b'yomecho Zion, ובחיי תוכו בישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן.
יהי שם רבה מברך, לעלם ולעלמי הלוויה.
יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה, שמי דקדושה ברכו, לאל מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחנתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן.
And we're going to turn towards the east, towards Jerusalem, to spend a few moments of prayer, quiet prayer. We'll begin together on page 223, and then we continue quietly, individually, through page 229, 223 to 229. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, קונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואמהות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם, למען שמו ואהבה, מלך חוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה, אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיה מתים אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוליד הגשם, מכלכל החיים בחסד, חיי מתים ורחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, מתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמר אתה להחיות מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני חיי המתים.
נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וכרזה אל זה ואמר,
קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ כבודו.
לעומתם ברוך יאמרו,
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו.
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו, ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור,
מלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה.
אלוהיך ציון לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושפחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. ושמך אחד, ומי כעמך ישראל, ומי כעמך ישראל, גוי אחד בארץ, תפארת גדולה, ועטרת ישועה, יום מנוחה וקדושה לעמך נתת, יום מנוחה וקדושה לעמך נתת. אברהם יגל, יצחק ירנן, יעקב ובניו ינוחו בו, יעקב ובניו ינוחו בו.
Please remain standing.
Page 230.
יתגדל ויתקדש שם רבה, ועל מה דברה כרותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל ועגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן.
אמן.
יש מרבה
מברך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך.
ישתבח.
יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמד קודשה.
בריחו.
בריחו לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה ומרים לעלמה ואמרו אמן.
תתקבל צלות ולמות לכל ישראל קודם אבוהון וישמעי ואמרו אמן.
אמן. יש למה רבה מן שמעי וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן.
עושה שלום
במרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן.
Page 231. עלינו לשבח אדון הכל,
לתת גמלה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. אנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא שמשמע ויוסף.
זאת בגובה מרומים הוא אלוהינו. שבתה לבביך כי אדוני הוא אלוהינו ושמע את ביתך. תקין עולם במלכות שדי וכל בני מסר יקראו. כתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ.
ביום ההוא
יהיה אדוני אחד.
ושמו אחד. May be seated now. If there's anybody who's in mourning or who has a yahrzeit, the anniversary of the death of a loved one, please remain standing on page 232 for the Mornis Kaddish, 232. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
Amen.
בעלמא דברה כרותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון וחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה אמין שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. So we're about to conclude with one final song. And before we conclude, I want to say Mazel Tov to Chloe again and to your entire family, all your loved ones who are here. You're surrounded, besides all the wonderful gifts that you have, all your natural gifts and talents, and everything that you've learned to become wise, and all the things that you've learned and that you know. Besides all of that, you have all of these people, all the love of these people who are your family and friends who surround you. and will support you, who are looking forward to seeing you grow with blessings and with joy and to achieve wonderful things in life, not just in your work life or in your intellectual achievements, but also to grow morally and spiritually and to become a great person, a great Jewish person, a great Jewish woman, and to have many accomplishments in your life. Mazal tov. And then everybody will be invited downstairs, right? To have something to eat and drink and celebrate. Yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu, ve'al kulam.
Od yavo shalom aleinu.
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 Od yavo shalom
Ve'al kulam.
ve'al
Salam.
salam
עלינו ועל כל העולם.
עלינו ועל כל העולם.
סלם שלום.
סלם שלום. סלם עלינו ועל כל העולם. סלם שלום.
עוד יבוא שלום עלינו.
עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו ועל כולם.
עוד יבוא שלום עלינו.
עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו ועל כולם.
סלם.
סלם עלינו ועל כל העולם. סלם שלום. סלם עלינו ועל כל העולם. סלם שלום. שבת שלום. מזל טוב.
מזל טוב, מזל טוב. מזל טוב, מזל טוב. סימן טוב ומזל טוב ומזל טוב וסימן טוב, סימן טוב ומזל טוב. Mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov.